What up, it's your boy Rolando Mota with another episode of Talk That Talk. We got a very special guest, straight up bar spitter, hardcore lyricist, mic demolisher. Talking about the boy, Steadfast Raw. Give it up.
I've been smoking my whole life, always talking this own life. Every other day I'm in dismay. On another J I just do plays. Some of the best of the Cali cream, hitting your chest like a rowdy team. Heavy me sensations that I'm making, good vibration.
East L.A. what's cracking? Steadfast Raw coming to you live. What's up, my boy?
What's up, Steadfast? How you doing tonight, man?
Tired as fuck, dude. Just glad to be here with you. We had a little incident earlier, so I'm just glad to be speaking with you, my boy. I'm good.
Yeah, man, this connection thing, but we got it all figured out. Talk That Talk is definitely happy to have you here on the show with us, man. So basically, my G, all right. Basically, my G, you know, we're big hip-hop fans over here. We like to shine light on all the stars that are grinding, man. People that got the talent, people putting in the hustle, and people that know what hip-hop's about, man, you know. And you happen to be one of them, Steadfast. So I'm really curious, my G. I'm really curious. Steadfast Raw, that's a dope-ass name. Where'd you get it?
It was actually given to me, dog. Steadfast actually means, for all you people that actually know what it means, it's not just two words put together. A lot of people think because I rap fast, they think it's like steady fast. It's not. It's actually steadfast, the word, meaning like dedicated, diligent, and devoted to what you believe in, to stand your ground, to stay for what you believe in, and stand up for what you believe in. And in my case, it's hip-hop, what I believe in. You know, I was taught on the golden age, and to this day, you can hear the golden age, Big Pun, Eminem, Pac up in my flows, lyrics, poetry, philosophy, performance. That's just me. Tech 9 also.
I hear it.
You know, so that's what it means.
Good shit, man. Good shit. All right, dude. So, Steadfast, where does Steadfast come from, man? What city are you from?
I'm from L.A. I'm an L.A. native with my fallen angel city.
What up?
I'm from a place we call N.E.L.A, which is N.E.L.A. It's an acronym, and it stands for North East L.A., which is all like Cypress Park, Glassell Park, Highland Park, all the parks, Frogtown, Echo Park, all those parks. I'm from right there by the river, dude. All that grimy shit right there. You know, all the choke flows on Essay State. That's all the foods that taught me up. And that's all the foods that taught me how to flow on the corners and blocks right there. That's where I learned my flow and skill.
Good shit, man. Shout out to East LA, all my brothers, all my cholos, my gangsters, everybody on the block. What's up?
Yo, what up?
My G.
What up?
My G. So, East LA, bro. Is this where you heard your first hip hop song and was like, shit, this hip hop shit is ill. I need more of this hip hop shit, you know? Was that the place?
Honestly, dude, yeah, I mean, I actually started hearing hip-hop from my uncle and my aunt, which my uncle, he's in the whole gangbanging scene, you know. I don't want to get too much into it, but
Gotcha.
He had a big influence. A lot of my primos, they're like soldiers and shit.
That's right.
And they grew up dealing, so that's what I kind of like grew up around. And all my neighbors and shit, they're all dealers and all gangsters and shit. I grew up in gang territories, you know, so that was pretty much the basis of hearing hip-hop in the cars, on the streets, in my window, coming from fucking outside, going to the fucking liquor store, and there's fools on the corners, you know, slanging, bumping Pac and Nas, and you know, all the fools that were doing it. Rest in peace Pac, rest in peace Big Pun, you know. And that's literally, I started hearing Pac. I remember hearing Pac when I was like 4 or 5, and I was just like, what is that? You know, like, because I grew up on Motown and oldies and Bloodstones and, you know, my moms and my sisters and my primas, they grew up on all that old school shit. So when I heard Pac, I was just like, it reminded me of like blues and oldies and jazz, but it seemed like some type of poetry was going down. And then as I just continued to listen to Pac and Nas and I got more into the scene, that's what like kind of led me into like that underground, grimy, gritty scene, which is here in LA, which is like fucking perfected, dude. Like, I've been to many cities, from DC to Baltimore, fucking Chicago, Detroit, Colorado, all those places, and I could see there's a certain style, there's a certain unique style of the underground LA scene. So I just want to say thank you, Pac, thank you everyone who set the groundwork for me.
That's right. What was that first Pac song that got you going, man, in hip hop? Talk to me.
Dude, I think it would have to be, I was thinking about this the other day. It would have to be either Soldier's Story, where he's talking about his brother.
That's right.
Remember that one?
Yeah, of course, man.
Dog,
Classic.
that descriptive language, that story was just no joke. Or
That's
it
him.
might have been Brenda's Got a Baby. And those were the first two. I was like, I didn't know what I was hearing at the time, you know? But I was like, damn, this is some interesting shit. And then as I started getting older, learning how to read, learning how to write, I started like listening to the lines, and I was like, damn, this is some fucked up shit. You know? Like, but then I was like, this is the same shit I see on my street. There's little kids with no parents, kids with no fucking shoes. Like, I see this shit everywhere, and I grew up in, you know, like, maybe not an African-American black neighborhood where there's crack, but I grew up in a Latino neighborhood, or neighborhoods where there's nothing but methamphetamine, and that shit to me is worse, dude. I've seen that shit destroy my family, my friends, girlfriends, everything, dude. So I could relate since I was like 4 or 5, listening to Pac and listening to Nas and shit, you know? Gotcha,
man, gotcha. Yeah, we all got, you know, family members like that and friends that we lose to that, but yeah, man, streets are tough, bro. I get you. So, dude, when you're growing up in these streets, bro, at what point, what age are you when you decide, like, you're hearing this music, you're living this shit, you know, as a kid? At what point do you decide to pick up a mic and say, hey, it's time for me to speak up and be vocal about what I'm seeing?
I love these questions, dude. You're dope.
Good deal, man.
I would say,
shout out to my boy.
I never ever thought I would become a rapper. To be honest with you, like, I didn't think I had that type of skill or talent.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I have a couple of learning disorders. I have ADD, dyslexia. I had speech problems. I had to go to speech classes because I couldn't talk and hear right. I've had ear surgery. I've overdosed. I've had allergic reactions. So I had a lot of medical issues. But once I started memorizing my lyrics, and once I started getting into ciphers and like literally ripping up fools that were like 29, 30, like 15 years, 16 years older than me, I was like, damn, I kind of got some confidence in myself. And it was by 18 years old where I was like, you know what? Like, even if I die tomorrow, tonight, 20 years, at least I'm going to have something to speak about. I'm going to have a purpose. I'm going to have a worth. Because everybody has a worth and everybody has a purpose. And that was around the time when I was like, you know what, dude, I don't want to do what I'm doing anymore. Like, it was around 17, 18. And even though I was still dealing and hustling and all the other bullshit I was doing and going through, I was like, you know what, if I can make it just a couple more years, dude, this is what I'm going to spend the rest of my life. And then all of a sudden, like, a couple years passed by, dude. I quit the drug scene. I quit dealing. I even quit the graffiti scene, dog. And that was my life. That was a huge thing for me. So by the time I was 24, I remember getting invited to open up for Psycho Round. And that's like, if you're from L.A. and you're from like the downtown East L.A.
The gods, bro. The gods.
Yeah, like, you're like, oh shit.
That definitely.
That's when my life and MC turned around. And I remember just ripping that mic up. It was only like, I think I only had like a 5-minute set with the other homies who had the other 5 minutes. And I remember it just went smooth. Everything
dope,
was
man.
like picture perfect dream. And I even remember getting off the stage. Do you remember the Key Club?
Of course, yeah, man.
Of course you do, yeah. That was my first fucking show at the Key Club, homie. Opened up for Cycle Round.
Beautiful, man.
I remember walking down the steps, because if you remember the Key Club, you had to walk through the whole crowd to get to the stage.
Oh, definitely, I remember that.
Yeah. No backdoor shit. So it literally would take you like 15 minutes from the stage to get into the end of the door, because you would have to be like, my bad, I'm sorry, dude, I'm sorry. And you're around like gangsters and like dealers, like, I'm just like, yo, dude, you know, fast and shit, like trying to like be cool and peaceful and shit, you know? And then all of a sudden, I run into Big Duke. And he's posted up in his chair, dude. And I was just like, oh shit. I kind of just like gave him like, what's up, dude? Like the salute. And all of a sudden, like, his homie grabbed me. And he was like, hey, the homie wants to say something. And I was like, okay. And then I turned around and Big Dude's like, hey, dog, what's your name? And I told him, dude. And he was like, hey, dog, you're feeding me, dog. You put it down.
That's right.
And I was just like, I was surprised, dude. He literally came and he literally got my attention. And I was just like, all right, dude. I could do this shit, dude. I could do this shit. Like, I literally had one of my legends tell me this shit.
If that's not a sign, steadfast, I don't know what is, man. You know what I mean? Was there a friend, maybe a family member that said you could do this, man, and you just took it on yourself to grab the mic? Was anybody else doing it? You know, your buddies?
I have a really close, I had a really close homeboy, which I consider like my primo.
Okay.
And he was always like writing too, and he was always rapping too, you know?
All right.
And I would say him. And I would say, just honestly, dude, I'm not trying to like front or sound like a certain way, but like dealing, dog. Like, I used to literally old school style be on corners and alleys and parkways, like for 5, 6, 7 hours at a time with other fools trying to make money.
That's right.
Literally trying to make money, dude.
I feel you.
And we would just be like, okay, we're bored as fuck. We're just keeping trucha all day. So we would just start rapping. Like, that's where I literally started. And then it was just like, I met dope fools here, South Central, Watts, Boyle Heights. And I was just like, dude, there's no way that I'm just this way, with this type of mindset, with this type of mentality, meeting all these dope people for no reason.
Right.
And that was it, dude. I was like, you know what? If you don't want to believe in me, fuck it. Nobody does. I'll believe in myself.
That's all you need, Playboy. That's all you need, man. And you're proving it, bro. You're proving it, you know. And for those that don't believe, they're gonna catch the vapor soon, bro. You know, once they start listening to your jams, I mean, there's no denying you, man. You're putting it down, my G. You know. So, with you being a dope lyricist, bro. All right, we'll start here. Like, you know, we usually tell people, we ask them who their 5 favorite artists are, their 5 favorite MCs. But I'm gonna do a little twist with you, my brother. I need to give you, I need you to give me your top 3 producers, bro, old or new, that you would want to work with.
Damn, that's a good twist, dude. I've never been asked that. All right, it would have to be for producing strictly. It would probably have to be you ever heard of that fool 7?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, dog. That fucker is amazing, dude. He just doesn't do all of Strange. He does like half of the industry, I've been finding out, dog. So I would say 7, what up? My name is Steadfast. What up, Kansas City? Fuck with me. I would say
fuck with your boy, I'm telling you.
I would say it would have to be, who's Joyner's Lucas producer?
Oh man, you got me, bro.
Dude.
But Joyner all last year, he's been dropping some hits. Even this year, man. You know, goddamn, who is his producer?
He's like the new like J. Cole, Eminem, Crooked Eye, all rolled to that fucker is amazing.
He has it.
I don't wanna give the disrespect and say I don't remember his name, but I don't remember Joyner Lucas's name.
Joyner Lucas producer.
Yeah. And then I would have to say, which has always kind of been like, honestly, not like who I look up to, but I was always like hearing his shit, and I've never heard trash. I've never heard not a banger, and
Who's that?
Probably Scott Storch.
Legend. Legend.
All those Pac hits, dude. I was like, yeah, it has to be him, homie.
And that guy just fucking he just crosses genres, bro. He be dropping hits, fucking R&B, you know, fucking shit all over, bro.
He's a musician, dude. He's a musician.
This guy creates fucking platinum hits just off of bullshitting, you know what I mean? Pretty much, man. All right, bro. So I'm gonna hit you with the 1 and 2, my bro. Your top 3 MCs of all time.
All right. So it would be MCs, not like full songwriters, right? Like hard MCs.
Look, man. Put it this way: who belongs on Steadfast's Mount Rushmore?
All right, that's 4 though. That's kidding.
All right, handle.
Let's go with Pac, Nas.
Okay.
Tech 9.
There it is.
I would have to, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It would have to be between Big Pun and Eminem.
Shit.
Sorry, but
that's a tough one, man. That's some badass lyricists right there. Woo!
Like,
who do you go for?
Who's been like telling me how to, structure bars and do all this shit, but as far as melodies, descriptive language, metaphors, rhyme schemes, tone, pitch, rhythms, rhyme schemes, they taught me everything I needed to know. Yeah,
man, for sure. I feel you, and I can tell in your music, bro. You got it down. You got the melodies down. You know, fucking dope lyrics, bro.
Those rhyme schemes, look at my rhyme schemes.
That's right. I see them, man. You got the good beat selection. You got that new song Impossible with Cali'z.
What up, ELTR? What up, Cali'z?
What up, man? You know, Gifted, dude. That shit fucking bumps, bro. Who produced that?
All right, so check this out. It's some fools that I was working with. I haven't heard from them a lot. If you guys hear from me, I'm looking for you. Soul Survivors, what's up?
No shit. No shit.
What the fuck's up?
Tap in with my boy, Soul Survivors.
I put you guys on the credits. I don't know. I haven't heard from you guys. They produced the beat.
Nice.
My boy Ryman from Project Mayhem. That's where I'm from. Project Mayhem Studios. That's one of my family. That's one of my family places. Look them up. Project Mayhem Studios.
That's right.
Ryman bands. They pretty much they got in the booth. They heard it. They tuned it, equalized it, mixed the master, recorded it, and then I heard something. I heard a tone, a pitch that me and Killer Tech couldn't hit. And then I was like, who can hit that shit? And then it was my girl Betsy Gifted. And she was like, she was honored to kill that shit. So
she did.
That shit out. Impossible featuring Killer Tech from EOTR, featuring Gifted Betsy from Project Mayhem. Out now on all Spotify, Google, all that shit.
That's right. That's right. My G. So, you know, rumor in the street has it that you like to, you know, dabble in that weed shit, you know. Is my boy Steadfast an indica kind of cat? You know, sativa kind of cat?
I'm a
Hybrid?
extremely honest with you.
Are you doing them flower dabs, my G?
I have ADD, which is attention deficit disorder.
Sir.
I'm telling you this because when I smoke any type of sativa or any type of cross, it makes me more hyper, it puts me unfocused, unconcentrated. So no, I am a indica OG Kush man. I come from the places where my people traffic some of the best weed in the world.
That's
and
right.
They break me off with some of the best weed in the world.
Nice,
so,
nice.
OG,
nice.
all day.
Good shit, man. Good shit. So, my brother, I see you, you're about to drop like a new song for the next 6 weeks, G? Bro, you got what, 3 new projects coming out? Is it this year?
Yeah.
It's October, bro. You were dropping a... Dude!
And I got 3 shows coming up this month, and then I have 3 shows lined up almost every other month. I used to do 5 to 7 shows a month before this bitch-ass lockdown shit happened, dude. Like, music was my life, dude. You have to realize, like, I know you don't know me, and most people don't know me.
Oh.
But the people that do know me, that my past life was not fucking a life that you would want to be in. You wouldn't want to go to that shit and be in that shit.
Gotcha.
So when I made that switch, I was like, I'm either in this hip-hop shit all or nada.
That's right. Gotcha, man.
So, you can hear that shit. Follow me at Steadfast_Raw. Shout outs to all my people I fuck with. My last tape I put out was called Steadfast Cali'z Volume 2, out now.
Yeah, man. That's good shit, bro. And you got, fucking tour, bro. What are you doing? I think you're doing, what, Colorado? You're doing Nevada? You're doing Northern Cali, my G? You're staying busy, bro. Tell us a little bit about that tour. Who's on it?
Alright, so check this out, dude. Alright, so lockdown happened the 15th of March.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys are paying attention.
Yeah.
I literally got booked to do a 10-city tour 2 weeks before that date. It was Cali, 3 cities in Southern Cali, wasn't Northern Cali.
Gotcha.
Then it was Denver, Colorado Springs, Phoenix. Alright, that's 7. Then I had Phoenix, Tucson, Vegas, and then I had a little hood in Vegas called Summerland.
Gotcha.
And so that was 10. It was 10 different cities, and that was in about 2 weeks. And that shit got destroyed. So my next tour is gonna be San Jose, Bakersfield, Oxnard. Then right now Frisco is still pending because I'm still waiting for certain people to get back to me.
Gotcha.
And it's gonna be 2 in Denver, 1 in Springs, 1 in Phoenix, and then 1 in Vegas. And that's it.
Gotcha, man. That's fucking awesome. If you guys are in the area, make sure you check my boy Steadfast out. I mean, literally, my boy's opened up for people like King Little G, fucking Too Short, Corrupt, fucking Rev, Snow the Product. You know, shit. I mean, my boy fucking, he's gonna put on a show definitely. So make sure you go check my boy out. You won't be disappointed. So, Steadfast, I got a question for you, man. This is kind of a serious question. I just need to know your take on it. So, in this hip-hop game, you know, do you consider yourself like a guest in the game of hip-hop, bro? If you do, let me know. If you don't, let me know why not.
Alright. I would say I am 100% no fucking guess. I've been in this shit for a minute, just not known. Just like a lot of my people, I know some, honestly, dude, I'm not even in the front. I know some of the best spitters in the world. From DC to Philly to Baltimore to New York to Brooklyn to L.A. I know some of the best off my hand that I personally know. So with that being said, my point is, there are so many dope artists, singers, writers, spitters that are not known. And I'm fucking one of them. And one day, when you think of L.A., you're going to think of Steadfast Raw, because I'm going to put it down. I'm just getting warmed up, my G.
That's right.
100% no guess, 100% in this shit for the long haul.
Beautiful answer, my G. Beautiful answer. Good shit, Steadfast. Man, we're so looking forward to these projects that you're dropping, G. Smoking Loud got your back, my brother. We're looking forward to, you know, to the shows. Hopefully next time we got a show here in L.A., you got to let me know, brother. I try to keep up with everybody, but sometimes I miss little things here and there, man. Please let me know when you're fucking performing. Would love to go out there and feel that energy, my brother, you know? Steadfast, we wish you nothing but, you know, success, longevity, bro. And shit, keep giving us those fucking bangers, man, you know? the whole underground scene. I mean, you make a difference in this, bro.
One thing, dude. I appreciate that. Can I just give a shout out to my next projects coming up?
Sounds good. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll even do better than that. This is your chance, man. I'm going to let you talk your talk, bro. Talk that fucking talk. Talk your shit. So, everyone, boy Steadfast Raw. Let him have it, boy.
Alright, yo. For all my people that know me and don't, I am a hardcore bar spitter. I've been learning recently how to make full songs, full albums, full concepts. So with that being said, I got 3 albums dropping in the next year. First album, called Finally. That shit's dropping winter of 2020 in about 2 months. I'm gonna start promo in about 2 weeks. Look for that shit. Second album is gonna be Steadfast Collabs Volume 3. It's a series of volumes of just collaborations I've been doing with some of the dopest spitters I can find from all over the West Coast, Cali, the Midwest, even DC. So with that being said, Steadfast Collabs Volume 3 coming out spring 2021. I mean 2021. I'm all old school. And then my third project is going to be dropping this coming summer, because obviously summer's over now. So this coming summer, 2021 summer, and that one's going to be called N.E.L.A Remedies, which is Northeast L.A. Remedies, and it's just more on some hood, grimy, bar shit, graffiti shit, which I kind of been putting on the back burner so I can make some different types of music for all types of people. But that one's going to be pure street hood shit. You can hit me up at all platforms under Steadfast Raw. Thanks for the opportunity, my G. I always got your guys' back. Shoutouts to Smoking Loud Productions. My next show, any show, dude. Whether it's a big show, small show, you guys are in for free. Get on me.
Thank you, my G. Thank you very much. Man, Steadfast, it's been a pleasure having you on the show, man. Thank you very much for blessing us with the interview. Like I said before, we wish you nothing but success, my G. This is your home. Hopefully after this whole COVID deal, we can have you come in the studio and hang out with us, man. Looking forward to more of your music. Thanks again, my brother. Give it up for my boy, Steadfast Raw. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for another show of Talk That Talk. It's your boy, Rolando Mota. Big shout out to my boy, KOBRA, Dan Sinatra, Lils, and the whole Smoking Loud fam. Thanks. See you again soon, y'all. Peace.
Vibrations of gorilla glue that be chilling you out and taking you to amazing places of euphoria of the wedding cake that be forming ya at a steady pace.